Failure is the road to success when it comes to supersizing and growing your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today is failure is the road to success. Now, I can already hear people argue with me and say, no, failure's bad. We should never fail at anything. But one of the things I've learned over many, many years of experience, actually decades of experience, owning and operating my own businesses, helping other people to grow and develop and supersize their businesses, is that we learn way more from the things that don't go right and perfectly the first time than when things go right. When we have an instant success, or when we roll something out and everything goes according to plan, we just celebrate that. We don't really learn, or often we don't sit down and say, okay, what works so well in this project versus another project. In corporate America, I did that a lot. We would not only analyze and post-mortem our failures, but we would do our successes as well, because we wanted to be able to repeat the things that were working well in our businesses, and we still want to do that. I think one of the secrets that people don't realize when they're building and growing and supersizing their business is that failure is inevitable. Making mistakes, not doing everything perfect and right the first time, is absolutely positively going to happen. I think if we were to look at it, and I never look at failure as a failure, I look at it as a stepping stone, a learning experience, a chance to figure out what didn't work. This idiom, of course, is attributed to Thomas Edison, who's infamous for having 10,000 tries, 10,000 failures when he invented the light bulb. And so we have to embrace failure. And I think in entrepreneurship and in business ownership, if we can realize that failure isn't fatal, it's never final, unless we throw in the towel and give up, we are light years ahead of anyone else that might be competing with us, or anyone else that would cause us problems in our growing of our business, our supersizing of our business. So I guess I could share a couple of my ultimate failures. My marriage was an ultimate failure. My marriage was horrible. My business partner, I've had a couple of really, really bad business partners, and so I had to learn lessons from that, right? I had to learn to trust my intuition, trust my gut, do my homework, and I always did my homework, but probably not enough. Once my emotions get involved, like many of us, I make excuses for people and for situations and things that they might not necessarily deserve to have excuses made for. Picking the wrong business. I've been involved in, I've lost count now. It's 27 different businesses and industries offline before I came online, but now it's literally hundreds of different businesses and industries. And some of them made me feel icky and were bad and wrong for me. Some of them took a huge emotional and psychological toll on me. There's some areas of real estate I was doing with my ex-husband because he wanted to, and they just sucked the life right out of me and ended up actually making me physically sick. So I've picked wrong businesses and had to come to terms of, okay, when do I cut my losses and switch direction, because this is not good for me, not good for my health. Not taking people's advice. Some people's advice you should take, some people's advice you shouldn't take, and there have been occasions where I have failed to take really, really good advice and found that I learned a lesson that I should have taken that advice, because it cost me time, energy, money, resources, relationships, etc. Oh, and being stubborn. I have to admit, I'm very stubborn. I'm also very impatient, and sometimes those can be advantages in building and growing and supersizing my business and helping other people to do the same, and other times they can actually hold me back and hinder me. So I would love to hear what you consider your biggest failure. I mean, I'm sure I've got other failures besides that, but I look at them again. I don't look at them as failures. I look at them as opportunities to learn, do better, improve, become a better version of myself, make the world a better place, etc. All right, that's it. Have an awesome day. I think this is a great idiom, and I think it's a secret to remember as you're creating the life you want as well as the business you want. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? Thank you, Thomas Edison, for this and many idioms about trial and error and failure and success. And for being just an overall awesome inventor and human being that encouraged us to do the same. And I will be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.